Good morning to all. So, unit number 1 of UNICP utilities in instrumentation, utilities in chemical process industries. So, first, various chemical industries, the importance of utilities are required for the process. So, unit 1 is the importance of process utilities in chemical industry. So, first is water. Okay, so what the utilities in which water. તો સૌથી પહેલાં વોટર આવે છે. તો વોટર રિસોર્સિસ જેમ કે કયા કયા છે, લાઈક સ્ટ્રીમ છે, વેલ છે, રિવર છે, યા ફિર સમુદ્ર છે, સીમાંથી. देन आफ्टर इट स्टोरेज, वाटर स्टोरेज एंड द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, हाउ इट कैन बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, एंड देन क्लासिफिकेशन, उसको कैसे क्लासीफाई करना है, एंड देन रीयूज एंड कन्वर्जन ऑफ वाटर. ओके, so these are the factors: water resources, storage of water, distribution, classifications, as well as reuse of water and conversions of water. Then after steam, using water convert into the steam. So it is a steam generation, distribution and utilization in chemical plant. And then steam taps and their characteristic, waste heat utilizations for the refrigeration system and their characteristic. So it is and compressor, so it is air compressor and vacuum compressor. Okay, also then these are very few chemical processes which are carried out entirely at ambient temperature. So there is a number of small or less chemical processes which are carried out entirely at ambient temperature. Most require process steam to be heated or cooled to reach the desired operation temperature. So કોઈ પણ પ્રોસેસ હોય છે એ મોટા ભાગે એને અથવા તો એને સ્ટીમની જરૂર હોય છે અથવા તો એને કુલિંગ આપવાની જરૂર હોય છે, ત્યારે કમ્પ્લીટ પ્રોસેસ થતી હોય છે. ભાગ્યે જ કોઈ એવી પ્રોસેસ છે કે તે કેન બી કમ્પ્લીટેડ એટ એમ્બિયન્ટ ટેમ્પરેચર. So the add or remove heats of reactions, mixing, adsorption, etc. ઓકે, એટલે કે એના માટે હીટને એડ કરવાની, રિમૂવ કરવાની, મિક્સ કરવાનું, અને દેન આપણે એડસોર્પ્શન, આ બધું શું આવે છે સ્ટીમમાં. દેન સ્ટરીલાઇઝ ધ ફીડ સ્ટ્રીમ. હવે એના માટે એજિટેટરની વાત કરીએ. સ્ટરીલાઇઝ એટલે લિક્વિડને સ્ટરીલાઇઝ કરવું, વેપરાઇઝ કરવું અથવા કન્ડેન્સ કરવું. દેન gas and liquid stream are usually heat or cooled by indirect heat exchange with another fluid. Gas છે, this is the stream usually directly heat or cooled by the indirect heat exchange another fluid. Either another process stream or a utility stream such as a steam, hot oil, cooling water or a refrigerant. Other stream, a process stream or utility stream as a steam, hot oil, cooling water or refrigerant which is a steam. The utilities are service need in the operation of any production processes. So these services are normally supplied from a central site facility, and it is including another part, that is first electricity, fuel or file heaters. Electricity is the first requirement, then after it is requiring the fuel fired fuel અથવા તો એના માટે શું જોઈએ છે, અથવા તો હીટિંગ સિસ્ટમ્સ. ત્રીજું ફ્લુઇડ ફોર ધ પ્રોસેસ સ્ટ્રીમ માટેનું ફ્લુઇડ, લાઈક ધ આઈધર ધીસ ઇઝ ધ સ્ટીમ અથવા તો hot oil or cold fluids or a specialized heat transfer fluids. Okay, then next is fluid for process cooling water, chill water or refrigeration system. Then fifth one is process water, so water for general use and demineralized mineralized water. Sixth one is compressed air, and seventh one is inert gas supply, usually nitrogen. So nitrogen is the inert gas usually as a part of this. So let's see is the water is the most abundant compound in nature. Abundant compound in abundant compound in the nature. It covers 75% of the earth. We know only we know that in the total world earth, there is an 75% area is covered by the water in the earth surface, and then about 93% of water is contained the great oceans. There are saline, okay, that means 97% of the water is in the sea, and sea water, and the 2.14 is held in ice caps and glaciers, and among them 2.40 percentage is the in the form of ice caps and glaciers, and only 0.56 percentage found on earth is useful from the general livelihood. This one is the basic, and we all know that, okay. And the water is can be generally purpose to site will usually taken from the local main supply, unless a cheaper source of suitable quantity water is available from river, lake or well, and raw water is brought in to make up for losses in the steam and cooling water system, and it is also treated to generate determinized and deionized water for the process use. Water is also used for a process of cleaning operation and supply to fire hydrant. Okay, this one is all. This chapters is totally informative, and this chapter you can understanding the theorem, and then you can write in your words. Then the price of water varies strongly by location, depends upon the location of plant and location of company. The reservoir is how long are far away. So the varieties of water supplies are depending on the location, depending on fresh water availability. So water price are often set for local government bodies and often include a charge for the wastewater rejections. And government is charged for the wastewater rejections. We in the previous semester we visit at Pandesra for that wastewater treatment plant. Okay, so where the total waste steam or wastewater can be treated over here. Now the price of water varies strongly by the location. Okay, we know we discuss, and this charge is usually apply on the basis of water consumed by the plant. This charge is apply how water is used. Okay, and regardless of the whether that water is actually rejected at a liquid. Okay, that means it is opposed to being a loss of vapor or incorporated to product by reaction. And then all sources of water can be broadly divided into like a surface water sources and groundwater or a subsurface water sources. Surface water sources and sub water sources, like surface sources is the that means that are available on the surface. This is river, stream, lake, ponds, reservoirs, etc. Where underground water, sub water is spring or wells. Okay, so these are the surface water sources. So we know that the utilities is the surface water sources in which, so the surface water sources is available on the river, lake or oceans. Okay, so this is, and in this section it is detailed study about the how can be rivers and stream are the main source of water. Okay, so you can write in simply your words. Then groundwater or sub water sources that take from the collecting water. So these are the types of taking intake structures. So intake of collecting water. So type of intake structure that is depend upon the source of water that can be taken from classified following. That means surface water, which is from the taken as a take lake intake, then reservoir intake, then river intake, or then after it is an canal intake, and groundwater intake as well in the form of the wells. Okay, So the detailed study about the lake reservoir is that the the liquid level, lake level, and here the complete uh, the process is can be over here pumping, and then it can be separating inlet and outlets to the reservoir. Okay, then also this one is given as a from the river, from the reservoir intake. Reservoir is in the form of causeways and dams. Okay, on the river, so it can be taken as a reservoir. So this is the wall, and this is the formation. Then after river, if there is an river is river, then we can also use from the that. And here is the construction of canal and the basement. Okay, then the classification of surface water, that are the basis of different use. Before it that we discussed the well is defined as artificial hole, is a pinch made in the ground for the purpose of tapping water. Barabar? And there is three factor which can be basis of theory of wells are geological conditions, earth surface, porosity of various layer, and quantity of water. Then the different types of wells. Okay, so these are the classifications. Class A, that classified in which drinking water or source water conventional treatment, but after desalination. See, second one is outdoor bathing. C is drinking water source with conventional treatment followed by disinfections. Then fish culture and wildlife propagations, irrigations, industrial cooling or food control waste disposal. And these are the different Indian standard specification of water quality for the different industry. For example, IS standard 10392 1982, that is specification for feed water and boiler water for a low and medium pressure boilers. Okay, and these are the only informative. Then classification of processed water. So processed water classification, that is processed water covers with wide range. First, boiler feed water or cooling water. So classification of water is then the main purpose of treatment water here is that to remove cores and debris and large life forms of example like vegetations and fish, etc. To remove the fine suspended matter to prevent the erosion and the prevention of formation of accumulations of material which would be adversely affect heat transfer and possibly induce corrosion. To remove excess free carbon dioxide and iron manganese present in water, excess of CO2 can give the information rise to formations of calcium carbonate, and large amount of iron from the manganese can fall tubes and induce corrosion. Okay, जो भी क्षार है, okay, in the water that can be removed. Okay, calcium and magnesium ions are removed. Then to inhibit the growth of microorganisms on the heat exchanger and heat exchange surface. If there is any microorganism is present on the surface of in the water, so that will be inhibit the growth of microorganism in the heat exchanger surfaces. Then to prevent the formation of scale which would affect the heat transfer and impede flow of water. Okay, and then to remove the corrosive potential of water due to dissolved oxygen or dissolver or suspended salts dissolved alkaline water or acidic water and velocity temperature etc. Okay, then in the next lecture we discuss about the treatment of water, what should be the types of water and how it can be treated. So it is defined by the hard water, soft water, and the method of purification is alkylation. As the other thing is that pH indicating that. Then after reverse osmosis, okay, ion exchange method. So all these things we'll discuss in the next